they can spring out of defence. And that was nowhere near his best. Nicely weighted ball. Pavard calmly anticipates. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's got away, takes aim and crosses. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Mbappe, and he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. Trossard. Yamal. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Hazard, approaching the half-hour mark. Ederson makes a dash for it. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rodri. Tries to play it through. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Now, can they get him away? Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, some astute defending there. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander, and a header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Martinez! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
A case now of complete control. He has found a way through. Crunching tackle. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. And he plays one through. Doesn't quite get there. Chouameni, and that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
India producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So straight into the second half. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alexander-Arnold. Now Saliba. Could be danger here. Oh, and Messi! No, he's missed it. Saliba. And it's Rodri. Olise succumbs to the pressure. Turns back here, probably the best option. Saliba. India looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Martinez! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Fernandez. And Martinez! It's just beyond his reach. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Not the most accurate pass. Pavard. Here's Rodri. And it's Mendes. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Spread out to the left. And they win it back again. Goes looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Trossard! Oh, brilliant save.
Trossard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now he's got space here. That's good vision. Pavard cuts out the pass. Nuno Mendes. Trossard looking understandably energised after his goal. Rodri looking to play him in. Mbappe. Olise. Goes for the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Olise, number 6, Kane, coming on the field.
And it's Rodri.
Number 22,
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. India have themselves a chance from the spot. Donnarumma clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Hazard finding himself in space. And bullish header! Gyökeres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Trossard. Nuno Mendes. Mendes scooting forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Chance for a shot! Oh, what? And another try! And a neat finish! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 83 minutes is number 21, Gyökeres. Gyökeres.
And that's it.
Gyökeres.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Adriano, the man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that. Now it's Cruyff. Adriano! 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 What a goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
India, he'll try from distance! Brahim Diaz, that's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, It's Insigne! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
India are already two behind. Awful start. Barella. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Rodri. Ederson. No way through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, now he can... Adriano! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Flings in a... There's the header! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 24.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And smartly It's Adriano! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And here's Kane. Knocks it into space. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Adriano. And this is Insigne. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. India are 3 down and sinking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Trossard.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Nuno Mendes. Barella. Tries to play it through. Barella! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Bulka clearly engaging in mind games here. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that has not gone well. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri. Could be danger here. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through. Foot in. Insigne is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
He'll fancy himself from here. Adriano! Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is well cleared. Moved on forwards.
Added time.
No, again there's no way through. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Olise. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So we're underway for the second half.
India really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Looking to play him in. Nagatomo. Now it's Insigne. Looking for the run. And that could set him on his way.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Rodri. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the... It's Insigne! Incredible! Just incredible!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Muscular approach does pay off here, and it's been played through. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost Brahim Diaz! And that's past the post.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front play. It's Insigne! Gorgeous from Lorenzo Insigne! A finish of true class! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. He's having a shot! It's loose now, and they... Oh, what has happened here? Trossard. Ederson. That pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Elise. Cruyff. Look at the space here. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to... Insigne! Rodri. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. India are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's been shipped out wide. That's a good run down the left. Trossard is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Olise.
Cannavaro. Adriano is onto it in a flash. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out. Goes for the shot!
Number 21, Eucharist.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's a sharp little ball here. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
It's their second corner of the game. Adriano! He's put it wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. India appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Pavard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. Can he finish? And he's missed it.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. India are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
And he welcomes it in, over to the right flank. Good read, needed to be. That's a good ball out wide. Quick look, then plays it in. And out it comes again. Haaland. And Mendes. And the counter is on. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Nagatomo. Oh, well measured. Here's a chance! Fantastic from Insigne! A finish right from the top draw! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one! This must be his personal high. And that's it. India cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, Ultrasa! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India with the corner, they're first. Oh, great leap! In he goes again. Not a bad try by any means.
Kane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
It's run loose here. Looking for... There's the shot! Dispatched clinically. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Olise. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Spread to the right. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's come loose. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's been given away. And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. 2-0, and in next to no time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Trossard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Two 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Ruben Dias. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Takes the shot. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saliba. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pavard. Olise. Ruben Dias. Saliba. Nuno Mendes. Tries to play it through. What a throw in. Ruben Dias. Pavard. Great vision. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Looking for the far post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Can he get it through? It's Kane! Pavard. Goes for the shot! And again, he is at his elastic best. Ederson. 15 minutes till half-time. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Son Heung-min has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And he's gone looking for safety. Nuno Mendes. Trossard. Now this could be a chance. Ball comes. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Trossard. And they are prompt with their pressing. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, another set play. Not the most accurate pass. A heavy challenge. That'll be a throw. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? India have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.